Hello. All right. 2026. What a year. What a time. What a time in tech. What a time in design and engineering and software. Last time I made a video was in summer 2025, right after I turned 27. See what's changed since then. Talked about graduating. Oh no, I think my dog is starting to squeak. One moment, that might need to get fixed. Alright, you can go back to squeaking in 10 minutes when we're done with this. Alright, so, yeah, what happened in 2025 at the end of the year? I did graduate.
Wow.
Did some cool contracts. Did some DJing at some cool festivals, so that's been super sick. Haven't been able to land first job out of college. That's been a struggle. That's been wild. I kind of been fighting with the whole AI thing, like struggling with it, with like what it means for the world, what it means for our careers, what it means for the environment, all these things. Keep seeing this thing right here. It's gonna be in the video too. Hopefully I don't whack it with anything. I'll have to edit that out somehow, or maybe next time I do this, I'll do it somewhere else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what's with the AI thing. How do I deal with that in my own life? I keep seeing the meshy AI ads. Like I do 3D modeling, 3D animation. That's what my main discipline is graphic design, 3D animation, product, all that kind of stuff. And now AIs are making stuff and they're like hurting the job market and everyone's getting laid off. And I live in an area that's not close to any cities. My college wasn't a very competitive one. I was like helping a lot of people in my program, which I'm happy to do. I'm very like, when I got to help people, it made me better, you know, in countless ways. Like made me better at communicating, made me better at understanding the processes I was even using and why I was using them when I had to explain them to someone. So yeah, tons of benefits of that. Now coming out into the job market, I don't have a network, or into the market for jobs. I don't have a network whatsoever. I'm about 4 hours away from like Seattle.
Wow! Wow! Like that son of a
The main populous center of my state. No one in my city does the kind of stuff that I do. No one in my city does tech. So yeah, trying to figure out how I can break into this market. And I was kind of getting a little bit down and probably a little bit negative towards the end of 2025, and that's something I don't like. I try to be a more positive person, and so I didn't like that I was kind of really affected by everything that's going on in the world. But I saw a video recently, a YouTube video actually. It was, well, I'm gonna read the title right here because I have it on my second monitor. Laid off after 25 years in tech, the anxiety, sacrifice, and reality no one talks about. So it's by a channel called Asian Dad Energy. I'll probably link it below because I've been watching all of his videos now, and a lot of the stuff that he's talking about, like it really resonates and connects with me because like he empathizes with the struggles that my generation is going through trying to break into this tech market. I have like 7 years of graphic design experience. I have 5 years of video editing experience. 3 years of motion graphics experience. 3 years of 3D experience. And that's sculpting, remeshing, rigging, animating, texturing. I got 2 years of shader knowledge. Unreal Engine 5 experience, building demos, making cutscenes, knowledge of lighting, made countless loops for shows and stuff. I have soft programming knowledge. I got C and Python certificates. I don't know what to do. I really am like at my wit's end. It's crazy. But circling back, the whole thing about why I brought up that guy's channel, he had an analogy that really like stuck with me. He was like, AI is the tiger. It's in the room with us. Like, there's nothing, we can't change that. The tiger is here. So we have three options. We can run from the tiger, we can hide from the tiger, or we can take option 3, which is ride the tiger. I think I'm more of a ride the tiger kind of guy. Running from it, trying to outrun it, that doesn't sound very fun to me. Eventually it'll just catch up and can't avoid it. Hiding from it, that sounds whack. Whack! Sounds immature, childish. So the only option is to ride it. I gotta use it to my benefit.
You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours telling all
if people who can't 3D model are using it to 3D model,
blue.
There's no reason why I can't use it to build out applications and develop software with my boilerplate programming skills. I mean, I can do like basic Python scripting, and if I can get through app development with like VS Code and Terminal, with some AI, why not? Put it in my portfolio, like, ride the tiger. If you can't join them, beat them. Or you gotta flip it on them, you know? So I guess that's gonna be my mindset for 2026, just really trying to stay positive. Another thing I'm thinking about is if no one will let me into these companies that I want to work for, if no one will give me the opportunity to create the things in the world that I want to create, if I can't work for Patagonia, Oakley, the North Face, any of these companies that I really want to work for, I mean, even in tech, Microsoft, Google, Sucker Punch, Insomniac Games, PlayStation, anything to do with PlayStation, really Sucker Punch. I really want to work for Sucker Punch. They're so awesome. That's my favorite studio. And Washington local.
Give us a rip! Hit it! Hit it!
So, loved their games forever. But if I can't get into that industry, if no one will let me in, I just gotta figure out how to create it for myself and do what I can. I'm very beneficial. I'm very grateful that I did have a good job through 23 to 2024, or 24 to 2025. I got to do a lot of social media and design for a company, a restaurant company here in the local area that I live, and it's a national company, and so I was able to make a chunk of change that I set aside for myself, and so I have savings, and I'm able to do small contract work here to here to like barely slide by, and like I'm getting by, but I'm not progressing in my career. I'm not progressing in my status. Can't afford health insurance. So, and when I say status, I mean like career status. Like I'm a junior designer. If I contract the rest of my life, that's cool, but I'm still a junior designer, and I don't grow. I don't learn things. I don't get to work on teams where I can absorb the knowledge from people that have like years of industry wisdom, and those are the cool experiences that I want. So if I can't bust in as a junior, I guess the only way to level myself up is to level myself up. So I'm gonna be turning this page into kind of a documentation project, a way of documenting all the stuff I'm working on. Right now I'm working on getting certified. Certified in SolidWorks so I can do more CAD. I use Blender for a lot of my 3D, and I want to be able to like do more industrial design and show that I know how to do it and understand it and can like construct things in SolidWorks, etc. So I'm working on recreating these guys for like a spec ad. I'm recreating Oakley's spec ad because Oakley is one of my favorite companies. I love their sunglasses, I love their design, I love their history. The X metal frames, that generation of sunglasses are the peak of sunglass design. Paramount peak eyewear design of all time. Iconic in all the movies, the Mars, the Romeos, the Juliets. The Romeos and the Mars go crazy. I own a pair of Juliets that my dad had, and I found them, and so I cleaned them up and got all the rubbers replaced and everything. Maybe I'll bring them on here sometime. But yeah, love those. So that's one project that's kind of cooking right now. Working on a game, RPG, little tiny thing, an RPG Maker, but I want to code it all, or not RPG Maker, Game Maker. Trying to code it all. Working on an app right now, doing a Twitter clone, so I'm going to document some of that. It's like I want to do like a clone of Twitter and Instagram from like 2012, 2013 era before they got all algorithmic and bloated and shitified. I want to make like those bare bone core apps that were just good and fun to use, see if I can recreate that and put it in the portfolio. So kind of trying to show just that I can work in whatever and design in whatever medium necessary, back end, front end, graphic design, video, 3D, 2D, what have you. I'm gonna start drawing as well, and just show that I know every discipline and put it out in the world on YouTube, because if I can't show it to anyone in my coworkers or anyone that I can work with, I just gotta blast it out into the YouTube sphere, into the world, and hope that, the documentation is documentation, and I'm doing it, so that's that. I don't really know what to talk about from here, where to go from here. Hopefully watch till the end. Shout out Liquid Death. Love the canned water. Fuck microplastics. Got plastic in our balls. Anyway. Yeah. Ride the Tiger, 2026.
I sit for hours, telling all the blue.
Inside!
This is not a jungle chicken. Go on, shoot!
Another thing I'm working on. I'm gonna be doing a knife. I'm designing a knife in CAD. I'm gonna mill it out in CNC in a CNC shop and make like a flipper knife and see if I can make a product out of that. And a brand. Working on another brand. I kind of want to call it software, like it's like a call for like a